The world's most dangerous stretch of water, the Strait of Hormuz, is once again on the edge of chaos. Iran and the US are trading military moves, warnings, threats that can actually shake not just the Middle East but the entire global economy. I'm Dhruti Attri, and here's what's happening. The United States has quietly ramped up its military presence in the Gulf region after weeks of tensions with Iran. Satellite images confirm that a dozen of KC-135 Stratotankers, large aerial refueling planes, have arrived at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. Let me tell you, that's the biggest American military hub in the Middle East. Along with them, other support aircraft and personnel have been deployed, signaling what Pentagon's insider call a strategic readiness. But here's the twist. This same airbase was hit by Iranian missiles just a few months ago, if you remember. These strikes came after the US launched air raids on Iranian-backed militia in Iraq and Syria. It's not surprise then that Iran sees this fresh American buildup as a provocation, and it is responding really fast. Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps have now placed its naval forces on extraordinary alert, moving warships, drones, and missile systems that are closer to the Strait of Hormuz. Now, that narrow waterway through which nearly 20% of world's oil and gas flows every single day. Iranian state media is already hinting that Tehran could close the strait if feels threatened, a move that would send global energy prices skyrocketing, and that too overnight. And yes, it's not just talk. Iran's top commander, Hossein Salami, issued a direct warning saying that any reckless move by the US or its allies would be met with a strong and immediate response. That's classic Tehran signaling, but this time the tensions, they feel sharper and more dangerous. In the meantime, the US naval power, it is on full display. The aircraft carrier USS Nimitz and its strike groups, they are now patrolling the Persian Gulf, joined by destroyers and fighter jets as well. American officials insist that this is about deterrence, not war. But every move on either side is being watched, and any misstep could spiral really fast. Energy analysts are really worried if Iran even partially blocks the Strait of Hormuz, it could choke off the lifeline for countries like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and even India, all of which depends on Gulf oil shipments. That would mean oil prices soaring, shipping routes collapsing, and maybe markets from New York to Tokyo feeling the heat. Let's be clear here, the Strait of Hormuz has always been Iran's ace card. It is narrow, just about 40 kilometers wide, but strategically it is priceless. Every major power from Beijing to Washington knows that if Iran shuts it down, the global economy could feel the hit within hours, not even in days. So, what we are witnessing isn't just another military standoff. It is a high-stakes energy war, and that too in slow motion. The US wants to show strength. Iran wants to show that it cannot be intimidated, and in between lies a global oil artery that the world simply cannot afford to lose. As the rhetoric intensifies, one question looms larger. Will Tehran actually pull the trigger and close the Strait of Hormuz, or is this just a dangerous game of brinkmanship that could go horribly wrong?